Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recap. We don't have time for that. Let's get into this, you guys. Breaking news. I was, I don't know, recording stuff for other days, and all of a sudden I saw this coming out, and I thought we need to talk about that. These two are delinquent. And I have a delinquent expert here with me to talk about this and what's going on and how they're frauding all over the place, allegedly. Here we go.
I'm a delinquent juvenile. But yeah, Jen showed me this, and yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's more weirdness as usual, so we're here to talk about it. But here I am, delinquent in my introduction. This is Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes. You can find me on YouTube and Twitch. And I guess we're going to get right into it and figure out what the heck's going on.
I think you were distracted by the forehead vein. That distracts me too. I forget what I'm saying. But yeah, we're going to jump right into this. And for no reason, I'm just going to flash this up on screen. I don't know why I would flash such a thing on screen, but it's here for you on your screen. Take a look. Something tells me we might need other words for phony and or fraud. All right, let's get into this. This comes courtesy of Daily Mail, and it says, Harry and Meghan's Archwell Foundation is banned from raising, can I just say it again? Banned from raising or spending money after it's deemed, dun dun dun, delinquent. That's what it does. Delinquent for failing to pay fees and submit records.
So much like the Jam website, this doesn't seem to have any planning or sense behind it. It seems like a simple thing to do, fill out your form and pay your annual fees. But I guess if you're just working 1 hour a week, then maybe that got lost in translation somehow. Got lost in the stack of the to-do list that's not getting done.
I love that you called it a Jam website. Are you talking about American Riviera Orchard? I love it. You're absolutely right. They've screwed that quote-unquote launch up so bad and that whole website up so bad, they didn't even think about registering similar names. I understand if you're just a small mom and pop store, whatever, you might not think about it. But if you're somebody like that that's supposed to, or pretending to have international, whatever, business relations, whatever she's pretending to have, when you think about stuff like that, clearly not, just rushing it out. And it feels like they're just not thinking about this stuff as well. When you have somebody that's over this, that's used to foundations and what to file and when, I just would think you'd have somebody in charge of all this that's on top of this stuff. But nope, clearly not these two. I'm interrupting this program to bring you some breaking news because we're sitting here recording this and I'm thinking about what I'm going to say and what's going on, and I just happened to really look at this picture. You guys, look. You guys, do you notice anything here? What is she scratching? Oh, I'll tell you what she's scratching because this isn't the only photo we've got of her scratching it. I mean, holy cow. We all remember when she dug in this outfit while walking and scratching and smiling like this. But you guys, when I was looking for this picture, because, research and reporting, I also came across this picture. Remember when she crashed the wedding and what? She's like, scratching away and everybody's looking at it. What's going on? I felt like I needed to interrupt this to talk about this because, oh my gosh.
Wow, that's a big, big itch. And as a totally real, absolutely, positively actual doctor, I diagnosed her with griffalus. The only cure known is to open up your wallet and rub money all over and just ram a wad of ones up there while you're at it. And then maybe apply mommy's cream just to be sure.
So let's tie that back to the original plan. So if they're delinquent, would they use that money to cure the griffalus? Griffalus is brilliant, by the way. And to not be delinquent. I don't know. Just so much scratching going on. I can't even believe I didn't notice that before. Ew, ew, ew. Let's get back to the original story. Although, and by the way, griffalus. Round of applause for Jay. All right. We're going to talk about what this means as far as delinquent goes and all that. But can I just say, ha 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 ha. These two act like you know what's coming off this Nigeria tour. thinking that they had done something and that they were just great at everything, acting like a-holes the entire time. I do have another video coming with Jay, probably tomorrow, that breaks down more assholery. But coming off that, right? And and we find out this breaking news. I hope, even if it's just that they forgot to pay a fine, whatever it is, it just shows how incompetent they are. And I hope that this blows up and overshadows everything that was, whatever that was in Nigeria. I hope people continue to talk about the awfulness that they were in Nigeria, but I'm saying whatever good they thought came of that trip, I hope this overshadows it. Can you imagine?
Harry and Meghan's Archwell Foundation has been listed as delinquent by California's Registry of Charities and Fundraisers for failing to submit required annual fiscal records, DailyMail.com can reveal. According to the records seen by Daily Mail, the charitable foundation, which was launched by the couple with much fanfare in 2020, was declared delinquent in January for not filing its annual registration renewal fee reports or renewal fees since February 2023. Oh wow. So they're really delinquent.
Yeah.
The foundation received a delinquency notice and warning of assessment penalties and late fees, along with the threat of a suspension or revocation of its registered status from California's Attorney General Rob Bonta earlier this month. So they've been sitting on this for over a year, basically.
Yeah.
And we ought to look that up. I can't imagine these are expensive fees.
Yeah, I'll look it up, but I'm just thinking, so February 2023, so it would have lapsed, I'm guessing it's a year, right? So around February 2024. So they've known for months that this was coming and just did nothing. Just don't give a shit. Did they think the rules just don't apply? I mean, we're hypothesizing. It's our opinion. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
they're busy doing jam.
Look who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, these rules do not apply to
Birthday horse
boy.
Birthday horse boy. She's got Griffless and he's got birthday horse boy syndrome. So we're nothing if not investigative journalists here. So I went onto the website myself here and I started poking around, as you do. And I found this where it looks like if you're delinquent and what you have to do. And so I clicked around and I found this. Honestly, it's kind of shocking because it looks to me like the registration is just a form you fill out. It doesn't look overly complicated. And I thought, well, how much could the fees be? It says it right here. Well, in the article, it says that the year in question, they made $2 million, or they didn't make it, whatever. There were $2 million in charitable donations. I have my own speculation on, I think they're using it like a bank account. That's just my opinion. Because it's weird how money bounces around. We've kind of scratched the surface on that. It's just very odd how they do things, in my opinion. But let's say that that's the case. And this article kind of backs me up and says the same, that they I forget how they worded it. They deposited $2 million. Basically, however you want to say it, they earned it. They made, they scammed it, whatever you want to say, $2 million. All right. So if you come down to this line between $1 million and $5 million, the fee is just $200. So it's not like they owe whatever $1 million in a fee. It's $200. They could not pay the $200. And it's not that I suspect they don't have the $2 million. The $200. I think that's hilarious, that idea. It's that they're lazy fucking grifters and they can't be bothered. They turn over staff every 5 seconds, so somebody should be over this. They can't even be bothered to keep up with the staff of who's over this. It's crazy.
Wow. So yeah, $200. They're probably
some paper.
Yeah, and some paper. I mean, even if they're hurting for money, she could pawn a shoe, a single shoe, and pay that fee. So I don't know what the deal is. What's the deal with not filing your forms? No, I think Jen's hit the nail on that one. They're just lazy and unfocused, I guess. I mean, that website's, again, I keep bringing that up. It's a glaring example. They have a product launch with no product.
Yeah.
And it even makes me wonder, are they trying to get attention somehow? Like they're just like, no press is bad press. Let's just look really bad. And just doing the worst stuff. So it's like, hey, let's not file our forms and show up dressed up like Colonel Sanders in another country. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. So, as an interesting note on this, it says that the delinquency notice was sent and dated May 3rd. An organization that is listed as delinquent is not in good standing and is prohibited from engaging in conduct for which registration is required, including soliciting or dispersing charitable funds. So, I'm just thinking out loud, what about Nigeria? Were they doing, I know it was all in griftus, but I'm just saying, like, I wonder if anything will come out about that. Were they doing anything Archwell related? Just wondering here. That's interesting. I wonder what's going to come out about this. Probably nothing. They'll probably pay a fee and just it'll go swept under the rug. I'm just happy that it's coming out. I'm happy that people are aware. I think whoever is dumb enough to give any money to the grifters would think twice now. I just can't. That's just not a good look. It goes on to point out that, this charity watch, it mentions at the bottom, has been involved and tried to get more information. And they're like, they didn't give any more information. So they're marked as, that's the official rating. I don't know. It's just not good. Everything they do is shrouded in mystery and has this stank on it.
And like I said before, at the end of the day, they have been infected with Grifolis and maybe even a little bit of HP me.
Oh, look at me.
Yeah, look at me. There's a vaccine for that. It's called Don't Marry Meghan. But he's too late.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I need the treatment.
But that guy sucks too.
Yeah, I mean, he's guilty of everything too. It's not just her. He's dumb. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see if this plays out anymore. If it's something that they're calculating or something they just totally boneheaded forgot about, which I'm kind of leaning towards that.
Like the website, yeah.
Yeah, just like the website and several other things going on. It's like, hey, let's sign a podcast deal with Spotify and then not make podcasts anymore. That'll work out great. So, yeah, that's all I've got on it. And this has been Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes. You can find me on Dr. Bad Vibes Speaks and Dr. Bad Vibes playing video games on Twitch.
We can also find you on most likely tomorrow's video because we just recorded one that's really funny. So you have to check back for that because Jay had some funny takes on what we're up to in Nigeria. But, I'm thrilled that this is coming out. I find it hilarious. I just go back to when they were such dickheads in Australia, in their Australia visit. I remember reading in the books that people said they were convinced they had done just the greatest job, convinced that the little people like us couldn't see that they screwed up every step of the way. They acted like a-holes, that was the trip where they allegedly the tea was thrown and the Fiji market disaster and all that. So I feel like we're on the same trip here in terms of it was a disaster, but they don't see it that way. They'll think that everything they did is great. And so the idea that they think they're coming off this rock star tour, which makes me nauseous to even say, and then that this is being reported. Ooh, I bet they're pissed. I wonder how that's going to play out. Ooh, funny. All I can think of is Devil Wears Prada. I remember it was all had to do with because Miranda didn't realize that she let one of the twins' passports lapse or something like that and blamed. There's nobody she could blame, but she blamed everybody. And yeah, it all had to do with that. So I feel like we're seeing that play out once again. Anyway, deep cut there. But I think the biggest takeaway is don't catch Grifolis. Wrap it up by doing your paperwork and paying the $200. Oh, guys, this has been fun. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. They'll continue to do crazy stuff, and we'll continue to talk about it. And if there's another scratching picture that you're aware of, let me know. I may have missed something.
I'm itching to find out.
What'd you say?
I'm itching to find out.
Nice. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I hope you have the best day. Take care. Honk, honk, and bye-bye.